And there is a song that sounds like a Spotlight song called Broken Satellites. When I heard it, I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
this sounds like a Spotlight song.
yeah. That came out. That came out pretty easily. It was a slow jammer, and I just kind of started playing around with it. And the beginning of it, there's two really ridiculous fills, and I did not plan on those staying in the song.
There was one in particular I was like, that's a wild one, Jason.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Like I said, it was
Y-
just jamming a riff to begin
Yeah,
with. I was just trying to get a feel for it, and I was just fucking around
right.
because in my mind, we hadn't really begun the recording process yet.
Right.
So I was like, just bones, you know. And then when they told me, they sent me a progress report version of it.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, those are fine. All right, they stayed great. But I think the dudes in the band are as entertained as I am with the stupid shit that I do. So
Right.
I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons I do it, is to entertain them, but never know if it's going to end up on the final product or not.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, you're not, I wouldn't say that you're like an erratic sort of Keith Moon guy. You definitely have your parts and you stick to them, but every now and again you like, throwing some shit down the stairs and seeing where it lands.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. And if I get a giggle out of anybody, it's usually Josh.
Yeah.
Uh, because Paul never laughs or smiles or anything.
He's the serious guy in the band?
Oh yeah, he's always a serious guy. And Al always has something. He's always singing, or he's doing something.
Yeah.
He can't turn around and laugh at me if I crack a joke with my drums. And Josh is always like, "You're an idiot."
What kit did you use on the was it the same kit throughout the whole record? At
No,
least like the bass drum and toms?
it's always a Frankenstein kid at that studio. It's always because he's doing all kinds of projects and whatever's going on, and like the
Yeah.
drums are something like they'll be one drum will be in better shape than the other one, and they've got better heads than other heads. And like I said, it wasn't like I went in and with a drum set in mind and changed heads and made it all perfect. I just went in there and played whatever was up.
Wow.
And I went in and got like if they were way out of tune, I'd try to tune them to as good as we could get them.
Yeah.
Obviously, Paul's like, well, it sounds great on the microphones. And I'm like, cool. That's all I need to know because I'm a horrible tuner and I hate spending time doing shit like that. So,
Right.
I got two giant bags of those rubber sticky hands, and I'll just rip them out and put them anywhere I want.
Gotcha.
I did mess around with cymbal configurations though on that one. You could kind of tell if you listen to it,
There
but
were some that were like trashier than others, and there were
yeah,
some hi-hats that were super, super dry on one song in
those
particular.
are dead ass 100-year-old busted ass hi-hats.
Okay.
And I was just messing, like I said, probably the fifth time I've said this. I didn't know or think that it was going to stick and stay
Yeah,
on the record. I was just messing around with different sounds because when I mess around with different stuff like that, it makes me play different stuff.
absolutely.
So every time something sounded different, I would play different stuff.
The song that I heard, the what sounded like super dry, weird hi-hats, is So Far So. It's the first song on side B, if that helps you orient yourself. See, I made notes on the record because I knew you wouldn't.
Thank you. And I got to get my phone out and go, which one was that? The
It's
first
the
song?
only song where you play a disco-esque beat. There's upbeat hi-hat
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
So that song is me trying to do my best Trans Am impersonation.
Okay. Sebastian Thomson in the house.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know if it translated that way because, it's Shiner playing over it and not Trans Am. But
Correct.
I was like, that sounds like a fun thing to play. So I was like, I was just getting into playing different stuff. I played a lot of like real straight. There's one song that towards the end of the record that he's not on the CD, but is on the vinyl.
Okay.
And I don't remember what it's called. But Captured by Death is that one. And it's
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I try and do my best Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, like just
Uh-huh.
straight jam it out. The whole thing is kind of like just a little dance song, and there's not a whole lot of weird drums on it to distract you. It's
Yeah. Did you end up going with any particular snare, again, was it like was that what was set up, or did you bring snares in?
I always brought the snare. I always brought my 65 Superphonic. It's the short one.
Yeah, 5x14.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does it does everything.
It does. I have two from 76. I was born in 76 and I
Oh,
got
nice.
one and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get another one.
Yeah, you have to. They're
Just tune them
amazing.
differently. Fuck
I
it.
was gonna say, do you have them set up differently? Because I was
Yeah.
thinking about getting one that's got like the 2.3 millimeter hoops on it
Uh-huh.
and like standard snares and doing like an ambassador batter on it.
Yep.
But this one always has die cast up and down.
Oh wow, you put die cast on it.
Yeah, with a 20 strand snare and a
Uh-huh.
Vector X on it. And
Wow.
that way I can muffle it and let it ring and do it like it literally does everything except for with an ambassador.
Interesting.
But
Yeah,
the other snare that I use is the John Tempesta model Tama.
oh, that thing's a beast. That's a
Um,
brass
dude,
chrome over brass.
I love that snare. It's like it doesn't even bounce or move or do anything. It's just right there wanting you to beat it.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, another die cast and then brass on top of that. So
Yep.
like that those coupled together. Did you not find that it's loud as hell?
It is. It's louder than all of the other drums.
Right.
Like it's louder than every drum set that I have. So which is fine.
Yeah. Have you recorded with it?
Yeah, it's on the record.
No shit.
Yeah, those two snares are on the record.
Got you.
And I would just go between if I wanted something a little fatter, and the tuning down of the Superphonic wasn't working,
Uh-huh.
I'd put the big boy in.
Exactly. That is killer. Yeah, great drum sounds. The toms really cut all your fills, everything. The mixing, it's super solid, man. I really dig it. I think the whole record sounds pretty awesome.
I also think they did a fantastic job considering that it was uh like we went into it thinking demo.
Yeah.
We didn't spend a whole lot of time setting up mics and doing plays. I mean, we just did standard placement for recording like you would
Yeah.
any other day and went in and hit stuff and everything turned out amazing. Like I was like, I wonder if it would sound any different or better if they had spent more time on if I'd spent more time on tuning
Right.
and spent more time on mic placement and other stuff like that. I wonder if it would be any different. And I'm like, I don't I don't know, but I kind of don't care because the way we did it got that live vibe, like we were
Yeah.
actually playing it together. Because I mean, technically we were, but their parts all got overdone, and my parts got to stay lively. If you listen to it again, I mean, you probably noticed it already. If you listen to it closely, it's fucking sloppy as fuck. The drums shit are so fucking sloppy. I'm listening to it, trying to learn it, going, oh man, I'm gonna catch hell for this. It's
Yeah.
so sloppy. And Paul's
That's
like,
funny.
nobody will be able to tell. I'm like, well, somebody will be able to tell somewhere.
I mean, I think it just sounds lively. It sounds like you were going for it. And I think there's something to be said for that liveliness and that
And
the kind of attitude.
I love keeping mistakes and stick clicks and flubs, and I love it. I love keeping all of it because that's a moment in time. And if I have to listen to that record somewhere, I get to remember that minute in the studio when I was playing, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm glad that's on there. Paul's like, he's like that. We were listening to it like an hour ago or whatever, and I go, here's one that slipped past Paul. And he's like, oh, that did slip by me. And I was like, I'm glad you missed some of those, man, because he'd fix them.
Right.
I was like, stop fixing my broken parts, man. Leave them alone.
Yeah. Oh man. Did y'all record with clicks on any of it?
Oh yeah, all of it.
All of it. Right on.
Yeah, had to do that for the other guys so they could mail each other stuff from.
It'll absolutely help. God, it helps so much.
Yeah, I love a click track.
Me too.
Love a click track. Being able to, if somebody says, play behind the beat, I'm like, okay, so I know where the beat is.
Exactly.
So
At least you have a reference point.
yeah, it's so easy to play behind the beat when you can hear it.
Right. Yeah, you're good at it then, man. Because there was a few of those. I was like, you just kind of have it at times in some of your grooves. You've got a good way of staying pretty loose with it. That's a hard balancing act to be tight but still sort of loose and like have a little breath in it. That's something I don't know. I've not necessarily been the greatest at doing that.
I don't listen. I mean, it's hard for me to listen while I play. Like my brain doesn't hear what's happening.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm
You
just
kidding me?
no, I'm
What the fuck? Are you
it's
serious?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I do hear, but I hear like a broad thing about what's going on. I can tell when it's time to change, and like
Yeah.
I can feel a thing that's going on, and I'm like, okay, I can hear things that are
So
happening,
you're
but
listening.
kind of, but I don't really hear. I It's hard to describe. I'm basically just vomiting drums and not listening to what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. You're listening to the
Kind of,
music without necessarily hearing what it is that you're playing.
and whatever anybody else is doing. I just kind of know roughly where it is, and I'm kind of just going for it. I'm like, oh, this will feel good here. I think this is a thing that'll feel good for this part, or this will be stupid. And then, but the click track, while it's in there, I only hear it if I need to listen to it and find out where we are. If I get lost, then
Uh-huh.
that's when I hear the click track.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, I kind of just stay around it.
Uh-huh.
Like we have a loose relationship.
Right.
I don't
Got
like I'm not paying attention to it.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure when I'm playing, I've always trying to be conscious of listening to what everybody's doing and hear just enough of myself that I'm I don't know, I suppose I'm just trying to listen to everything sort of holistically and approach
Yeah,
it that way, I
that's how I
guess.
do it too. But it's kind of like a weird dream state where you're like, oh, I had this really great dream, but I don't remember any of it.
Yeah. Amazing. Have you been with Shiner to Japan before?
Yep, went one time.
What was your perspective of it? I know the Japanese are a very meticulous culture.
I'm gonna say they are a very meticulous culture, and they're very cool, and I enjoyed it very much. And every club we went to, the backline was like well loved
Yeah.
amps and vintage stuff that you don't see all the time.
Hmm.
And every drum set had 300-year-old heads on it and 16-inch broken cymbals, and was always a piece of shit.
That's weird, really.
I mean, there might have been one drum set that wasn't just a total fucking ass load.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I would get in there and just be like, "What the fuck am I gonna do anything with this?"
Right.
But I took my cymbals and a snare and a kick pedal with me,
Yeah.
so at least I have that going.
Yeah. I think
Time I
the
go, I'm gonna take cymbals, snare, and a kick pedal and a chair. Taking my chair with me.
yeah, your throne, not a literal chair. You don't sit on just any old chair, do
No,
you?
no, I have a special throne,
Okay, gotcha.
custom.
Okay.
I'll talk
Nice.
about it in a minute because I probably should.
Okay.
Uh, and I'm taking an assortment of drum heads with me to you, and with a drill. I'm going to put heads on every show.
Strong call.
Oh my God, it was so annoying.
The worst kit drumhead wise that I ever played was in Germany, and it was like it looked like a Ruffles potato chip. They were
Yeah,
so fucked. I was like, did they sit in water? What?
that's what I was going to say. These have been in somebody's flooded basement for like 20 years. What the fuck is this shit? It's awful.
Damn,
It was
crazy.
disrespectful.
I know. What the hell, man? Come on now.